Hello everyone, I'm Replay Tie Heretic, and welcome back to Fallout 3. I almost said Fatal Form again. In the last episode, we escaped Vault 101, and we are about to enter the Capital Wasteland. First things first, I'm going to turn up my control sensitivity. This is the very last time you'll be able to revise anything of your character, your name, how you look, your special skills, your tag skills. So real quick, I'm going to do a quick change and change my skills to that. And that should be okay. So here we are, going to the Capital Wasteland. All exciting and everything. Give Fallout 3 some time to catch up. There we go. So this is what we were looking for. Alright, and we got a level up for our troubles. Alright, so what are we going to level up first? I'm going to level up my lockpicking. And I'm going to level up speech. And of course, we're going to want to adopt this skill early, Swift Learner, because this gives us 10% extra experience points, and we can stack that up to 30%. So we definitely want that. Don't want that. So out there in the wasteland is where our father is. We had to find him, but we don't know where he went. Alright, just some notifications of the DLC. I will be covering the DLC at a later time, once the main game is all done and I've finished Broken Steel. But right now we're just getting notes on Point Lookout, the Pit. We're going to get a note on, I think, Mothership Zeta next, or Operation Anchorage. And then we're going to get a note on the Broken Steel level cap increase. So yeah, we have tons of places to explore. If there's Mothership Zeta, there's Broken Steel. We're going to cover all this in the post-game, since all this stuff is very post-game kind of stuff. Yep, that's Operation Anchorage. You can see the Washington Monument over in the distance. It seems like a good place to start, but we don't know how to get there. For all we know, it could be blocked off. There's some rubbish over there. Let's check out that place. And real quick, just make sure I have my pistol out, in case we encounter some unfavorable resistance. There's a cow over there, a Brahmin. Some rubbish. Looks like a guy over there. Ooh, who are you? Crow.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look.
Death claws? Now?
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
Well, considering that I have 0 caps, none of this really calls out to me.
Walk well, friend.
Yep.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
So welcome to Megaton. This is the very first settlement that we are going to experience. Not very far from Vault 101, coincidentally.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises.
Say nothing. I'm just gonna say nothing.
The quiet type, huh? Fine. Might help keep you out of trouble. I hope you're not a weirdo. Got enough of those already.
Right. Message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
I could use some directions around town.
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Where can I rent a bed?
Up at Moriartys at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
Tell me more about your town.
What do you want to know?
Why is the town called Megaton?
The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet.
Don't you think someone should disarm that thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
I can see about disarming that bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
100 caps? Oh, all right. I'll take a look at it.
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
I have to go now.
Mind your manners now. Hey there.
I didn't talk to you.
Good luck.
Alright, so we have plenty of places to explore here. We got the clinic. We got the Church of the Children of Adam. We have the bomb. We have this brass lantern over here. Up there we got Moriartys Saloon. We have plenty of stuff to explore. Also, I apologize very slightly for the darkness. It's not exactly easy to change the brightness. The brightness is fixed for some reason. Got an armory here. So let's go up to Moriartys Saloon like we were told to do. It should be just over this way. It's kind of impressive actually seeing this place. Oh wait, I missed my take. Gotta go right here. Now, this place does have something pretty special in it. And that this is one of the 3 locations that has an exclusive bobblehead that you can potentially never get again. This one is special for a reason, because the bobblehead you get here is tied to a side quest.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Goddamn radio.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does?
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
Go on, I'm listening.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say?
Sims wants me to disarm the bomb.
Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
Alright, say I decide to help you. What's in it for me?
You mean, besides doing the world a favor by removing this pestilent scab of a town? Why, you'd be rewarded most handsomely. My employer is a very generous man. If it's bottle caps and luxury you're seeking, you shall have it.
Alright, Mr. Burke. I'll do it. Megaton will burn.
Excellent. I had a feeling about you. Here's the fusion pulse charge. It needs to be installed inside the bomb. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Questions?
It's time for me to go.
Don't let me keep you.
Come on.
Okay, so this is the very first major karma decision that you can make in the game. So I'm actually going to make 2 saves because we're going to do both of these choices, I assume. So one choice is to defuse the bomb. The other option is to rig it to explode. If you defuse the bomb, okay, stop repeating your dialogue so I can talk. The first choice you have is defusing the bomb, which gets you massive good karma. The other option gets you massive bad karma, destroying Megaton. Both give you the same eventual reward. You get caps and a place to stay. We'll get to that later. But for now, let's go talk to Moriarty, because we're kind of in the middle of, where did he go? Well, where did you go, first off?
Welcome to Moriartys Saloon.
Did I just pass by him?
Yes.
No. Oh boy.
Got something on your mind?
That's a bathroom.
Got a problem?
Looking for a
There
drink?
you are.
You've come to the right place.
I am not very good at seeing.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
What's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
You're lying. The vault's been sealed for 200 years.
God in heaven, would you listen to yourself? Do you honestly believe that's true? The lies they've put into that head of yours. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remembered it well. You stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mum, truly. But no matter. That big round door is open now, hasn't it? Daddy's gone, and you need to know why. Could be I know where and why.
Phew, okay. My dad told me we were born in Vault 101.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
Look, I just want to find my dad. Do you know where he is?
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
I don't have 100 caps.
All right, kid. Let me help you out. You know, for all time's sake. If you don't have the cops to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
Sure, anything to get the information.
Eager, eh? Good. I like that. It's nice to have a doer in this shithole of a town for a change. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Alright,
Don't let me keep you.
so...
The rest will cost you.
Alright, well, I guess we have to go kill someone.
Making a move? Huh?
That's Jericho. Very trigger-happy person. Okay, that's not the way to go. We can jump. There we go. Now, you can actually fall to your death rather easily in this game. A simple 5-story fall and you will break your legs and essentially your neck, back, spine, head. You'll just essentially break about anything.
Were you just kidding about disarming that thing?
I'll get to that later.
Head on in, partner. Y'all enjoy yours.
Alright. Well... Looks like she doesn't live very far away if that's where my waypoint's heading. Now, interesting thing about the gameplay is that you actually move a little bit faster when you have your weapon holstered. It depends on the weight of the weapon, though, I believe. Small weapons like pistols and everything won't affect you as much, but weapons like miniguns will affect you a bit more. The same applies to basically every Bethesda game. New Vegas does it, Oblivion and Skyrim does it. Small ranch, huh? Hello?
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Yes, and he says you owe him some caps.
That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them.
Slow down. Tell me your side of the story.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Yeah, you kind of hid, like, within a 30-second walk of the vault. Not a good place. Look, just give me the caps and I'll tell him you're gone.
Look, I don't know who you are. I'm not just handing over my life's earnings to you.
I don't know. Maybe Moriarty's right and you're just a junkie.
Look, I feel awful about what I used to have to do for a living, okay? I used the psycho to make the memories go away. Who the hell are you to judge me? Tell Moriarty he can take his fucking caps and shove them up his ass.
You know what? Keep your caps and I'll tell Moriarty you're gone.
You'd do that for me? I can't believe it. You hardly even know me. Thanks, kid. You watch yourself out there.
Yeah. Fucking hate that song. Alright. Let's get back to Megaton and seal the deal. Let's go up to Moriarty's. And then we're gonna defuse the bomb. Because I'm just a nice guy. I'm just the nicest guy. You guys totally didn't see me kill that person. You didn't see anything, right? Right. Pardon me, Gob?
What's the matter? Never seen a ghoul before?
No, actually.
And back he comes. So, are you just thirsty? Or are you ready to pay me fee? Dear Dad's not gonna find himself.
Took care of... did your stupid favor. Now, can you tell me where my father is?
You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even?
Fine. Here's your 100 caps.
Now that wasn't so difficult, was it? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
I want to buy a drink.
No problem at all. I'll take care of you until that lazy zombie wakes up to do his job.
Whatever this Scotch is, it ought to be good.
And
So Scotch gives you positive and negative
Hell of a day,
effects.
isn't
It heals, it gives you a bonus and it gives you a negative. So we have Charisma +1, Strength +1, and Intelligence -1. So we're just going to drink a Scotch, get going. Drank a whole bottle of Scotch. I'm surprised we are not wasted out of our mind. At least in comparison, because our character's probably a lightweight at this point. And I'm sort of surprised we're kind of standing up straight.
As a reminder of the
All right.
division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division
This is where it
in
is.
the times
All
to
right.
come.
Disarm the bomb. Okay. So in order for you to disarm Megaton's bomb, you actually need an explosive skill of 25 or higher.
Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Alright, so we got ourselves 100 bottle caps. We got ourselves a level up, and we got ourselves a house. Triple whammy. Let's upgrade our speech now. We definitely want to have really high speech. Let's increase our medicine. Get Swift Learner going again. Okay, so now we have a 20% boost. And let's see here. Let's get into my Megaton house.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your new robo-butler.
Hello.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Alright, so Wadsworth gives us plenty of benefits. He can give us a haircut so we can change our style. He'll tell us a random joke. And the most important thing is that he can give us 5 purified waters every 3 or so days. And purified water is very...
Anything you require further, feel free to ask, sir.
And purified water is very important to have. So there we go. Our medicine bobblehead is all active up there. So, what's our last thing to do in this video? Well, let's get a bobblehead. Yeah, see, the very first bobblehead you can get in the game is the medicine bobblehead. And believe it or not, the very first 2 bobbleheads you have access to are potentially inaccessible. Yeah. The next one is actually in Lucas Sims' house, which is this place. You can go in through the front if you're invited. And of course, you can go upstairs, grab the bobblehead, and there you go. However, if you have bad karma, or if you're trying to sneak in, that's not really going to work. You'll have to get in through the surprise exit. So what you're going to do is that you're going to go over here, and you're going to pick up this barrel by clicking in the right stick. And you're going to just wheel it over to the area. Easy as can be. There you go. Now, right at this corner here, you are going to stand the barrel straight up, and then you're going to align it just above... Oh, okay. You're going to align it just above this roof here. And jumping on top of this barrel gives you just enough height to reach it. And once you get up here, you will have access to a couple of special places. Lucas Sims is just hanging out here on the top of his little pedestal. This nice little remains of a aircraft. I'm pretty sure the story is that this is an aircraft carrier that they just repurposed into a city, and they left the bomb here. But yeah, you can go right into this trapdoor, and it'll lead right up to the second stair. You go into that door, you get the special bobblehead, and you go. So yeah, that's how you do it. The special bobblehead is inaccessible if you blow up Megaton. So it is one of the... So this bobblehead in particular is one of the 3 bobbleheads that can become inaccessible if you choose to do the different thing.
Welcome home, sir.
Put our bobblehead of strength up here. Now, the bobbleheads do still give us the benefits because of finding them. So, as you see, our strength has gone up. Not because of the alcohol, but it has gone up by 1 point. And our goal is to find all 20. And we've already gotten 2 of the 3 inaccessible ones. The 3rd inaccessible one we won't be able to get until the end of the game.
Good morning, sir. What can I do?
You're blocking the door. Leave. Fine, I'll just go take a nap. Now, there isn't really going to be much to find in this house. It's not exactly full of stuff. It's actually particularly empty. Nobody has really lived in it, is the thing. There is food in the fridge. And you can drink from the sink. But anytime you drink from an irradiated source, you gain rads. Every time you get a blink of rads, you'll have a meter go up. You can have up to 1,000 rads in your body, in your system, before it becomes fatal. And by fatal, I mean you will legitimately die instantly once you hit 1,000 rads. On the other hand, there are perks, there are skills that you can get that increase... yeah, there are perks. I think that's what it's called. There are perks that do trigger based on your radiation level. And one of them we can get from a side quest here. But we won't be handling that for a while. Especially considering that we have this wonderful little trigger device to deal with. Either way, this has been it for the 2nd episode of Fallout 3. If you expected a ton of progress, I apologize, but we did have to at least get this section done. And believe it or not, after this, we're actually going to be heading into the side quest for Moira Brown, because she does have a quest that involves quite a bit of combat and a bit of exploration. So, until next time, I've been Replayed Heretic, and I will see you in the next episode.